so you can hear me. Good morning. So glad I'm on the mat again. For like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. So I was thinking that today we could do abdominals. We could do a little bit of the sides and a little bit of the back. So like upper back. Okay. Everything kind of all together. I have also limited time, an hour and a half. So I tried to squeeze it all in. So let's begin sitting on the ball. Just for the check-in, you can have your legs spread nice and wide. You can crush your ankles, right? So whatever works for you. Take a moment. If that's okay with you, just close your eyes and do your own check-in and on your centering. Just pausing. Feeling the body from inside out. And when I do my own centering, I focus on feeling my feet on the ground. Then I go into my belly and noticing, what are the sensations in my solar plexus. Then I go into my heart feeling. What am I feeling at this moment? Feeling my breath. Also noticing how everything is related to my thoughts. So what thoughts I'm running right now at my mind, on my mind. So 5 things like that. So you want to try that, feel free to do so. Just do your own thing. What works for you today? And then before we start, body rolling, focus first on releasing the front of the body. Let's just do a couple of slow, deep breaths. So whenever you're ready with next inhalation, again, visualize that you want to kind of lift the muscles touching the balls. So you want to kind of lift them up, pull the belly in and up. Begin to expand your breath into your lungs, front side to back, towards the crown of the head. And then sitting nice and tall, just let it go, exhale, and maybe gently press the muscles of the pelvic floor into the ball. You're going to repeat that about 5 more times. So nice slow inhale from the bottom all the way up, the way it works for you today. Take your time to expand the breath inside out, holding the breath at the top of your lungs. And then exhale, empty. Slowly exhale all the way out. Maybe gentle press. Let's go again. Inhalation and breathing. You draw those abdominals in and out. You can feel like the pelvic floor, like a trampoline lifting up with the inhale. How high can you lift your breath? This is not a competition, just observation. Holding the breath, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. And then exhalation, emptying, visualizing the breath traveling back down into the pelvic floor and maybe gently press. 2 more times, breathing in, nice slow inhale through your nose. Full slow inhalation, holding the breath. What can you let go when you hold the breath? And an exhalation, emptying, releasing. Pressing down. And your last exhale, feel free to exhale through your mouth. If there's anything you need to release, you can visualize as letting go with the exhale. So breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in, nice and slow. Breathing in, holding the breath. And then exhale. Emptying, 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 and releasing. Good. You can slowly open your eyes. You can slowly get off the ball. And then let's start with the ball on the pubic bone. So I'm going to start with the goat ball, and then I will switch to parallel ball. So let's start first activating and releasing, stimulating the pubic bone. So you're going to be lying on your belly, but the ball is going to be just under your pubic bone. You're going to be like a modified plank position on your elbows. Legs, you can spread them as wide as you need to. And then just for a moment, I want you to arch your lower back and think of lifting the tailbone up. So this is exactly where I don't want you to be, but I want you to do that so you avoid that. And then on the exhale, go to the other extreme where you slightly, I'm thinking slightly tucking the pelvis. And the pubic bone, if you have that image of that round surface of the ball, the pubic bone is hugging the ball. So it's kind of wrapping around the ball. Your tailbone is pointing down. Head can be down, but your chest is lifted up. You support yourself on your forearms. If you need another ball, you can place another ball right under your sternum. And then touching the body, noticing the places in your body where you sense to tighten. So for me, it's definitely jaw. So I need to relax, remind myself, like, relax your jaws up and the lower jaw. Breathe. Don't hold the breath. That's another way how you tighten. And then can you send your breath right where the ball is? You can visualize breathing into your belly, into your hips, into your back, into your butt, and with the exhale, just wrapping the pubic bone around the ball, not pushing. So nice, slow, steady breath. Keep watching the breath. At any moment you catch yourself that you're in your head, in your thoughts, keep coming back. Keep coming back to the body, to the breath. Then we are going to add a gentle rocking from side to side. So you're going to visualize like you want to drop one hip down, and you're going to feel. So when I drop my hip out to the right, I'm going to just gently press into the left side of the pubic bone. I'm going to go through the center, drop my left hip towards the floor, and I'm pressing here. I'm gently pressing, stimulating the right side of the pubic bone. But when I say press, you press maybe 20% effort, right? You don't press so tight that you start tightening the muscles on the back. So your glutes, your sit bones, the muscles between your sit bones. So just rocking sideways. Maybe noticing how does it feel to be there. Beautiful. Then slowly coming back into your center. You're gonna pull the body down, and we're gonna go just above the pubic bone and your belly button. So we're gonna be center of your lower belly. That's kind of the Buddha belly. So take a nice inhalation again, breath in. On the exhalation, you can begin to exhale. Have your toes under. Pull your body down. And like you glue to the ball, feel like the ball's lifting up. Yes, so kind of lifting and grabbing whatever it needs to grab. So lifting, visualize the bladder. I am above the pubic bone. Pubic bone is wrapping around the ball. I am below the belly button. I'm right into that soft belly. Legs are relaxed. So on your elbows, chest is up. And then inhalation, then let's practice 5 deep breaths. So with the inhale, inflate your belly. So I'm thinking breathing to the front. I'm also breathing into the lower back, breathing to the sides, breathing to the back. So it feels like a balloon on the inhale. And then slowly begin to exhale, exhale, exhale. And that exhalation is really nice and slow. Again, watch your body sinking down into the mat, into the bowl. Pubic bone is wrapping down, and see how far can you go without, pushing yourself too far. And let's go there again. You work at your own pace. So breathing in and then pause. Take another inhale again, start inflating that big ball, imaginary ball in your belly, breathing in, breathing in. When you inhale, make sure that you're not tightening anything else, like your neck, your jaws, your eyes. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Hold the breath in your belly. And then slowly exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Watch the sensation. If it's really unpleasant sensations, you're going to stop exhaling and you're going to begin inhaling again. Maybe sooner than I tell you. Let's go again, breathing in. Make sure that your legs are relaxed. Your arms are supporting you, breathing in. Take a little bit more inhale. Visualize breathing 360 degrees. A little bit more breath in. A little bit more inhale. A little bit more inhale again. Hold that inhale in your belly, in your head, in your lower back. And then exhalation, emptying, 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 and releasing. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Keep wrapping the pubic bones around the ball. Let that maybe go a little bit deeper, touching and releasing, the stuff from the lower back. All the tightness, head flexors, abdominals, intestines. So many layers we are crossing right now. And let's do it. One more inhale. Take a little bit more inhale. And stop. Take a little bit more inhale and then stop. So you're working at your own pace. A little bit more breath in. A little bit more inhale. A little bit more inhale. So it feels like that with inhale, I'm kind of lifting up, but I'm not lifting on purpose. I'm lifting up because I'm bringing the breath into the belly. And then when you feel like it's ready, you're ready to release, you're going to exhale. Exhale and feel your body maybe sinking deeper. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling, keep wrapping the pubic bone around the ball. When you go into the 12th exhalation, I want you to tuck your toes under, pull your body down, and go to about the belly button level. So I'm in the belly button. I am not close to the ribs. I'm right in the center. I'm on my elbows. This can be a tricky spot. Diaphragm starts attaching here. So before we go, just gentle rock from side to side, and just really gentle. Noticing how does it feel when I twist my hips to either side. Beautiful. Then come into the stop. With one hand, just make sure that you're not touching the ribs, especially if you have a smaller torso. My ribs are just kind of kissing the ball in the front, but I am not having any pressure on them. Legs are extended, knees are down. I am on my elbows. And then I'm going to raise my head up and I'm going to go like I want to do cobra. But the pelvis is nice and heavy. I'm not squeezing the butt, but it's relaxed. And then on the inhalation, first let's do this variation. When you're breathing in, you're pushing the belly out. Take a little bit more inhale, a little bit more breath in, a little bit more inhale. And then exhalation, emptying, emptying, and then releasing, exhale. Exhale, and again, you're gonna feel like again that pubic bone is almost on the floor. With another inhale, I'm gonna explore the cobra or the up dog. I would say more up dog. So with the inhalation, begin to breathe into your belly, then flare with the idea. Can you raise your elbows with it? How does it feel? How does it feel to straighten your elbows maybe all the way, maybe 70%? Take a little bit more inhale, a little bit more breath. Maybe you're lifting the chin, maybe you're looking up. Shoulders are heavy, breathing, stay in your belly, and then exhalation again, slowly coming down, bending the elbows, exhale, 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 and coming down. And if you really want to go for the intense sensation, then you're going to start dropping the chest. Usually we say don't drop the chest, but here the ball is higher. So you're kind of hugging the ball with your ribcage in the front and pelvis at the back. Don't do that if that doesn't feel right for your body. And with me, it really depends. And let's go again, breathing in. So with the inhalation, I'm going to adopt the variation by going into the up dog. And I'm still again breathing into the belly. I remind myself, relax my legs. And again, using the hands, pressing the palms into the yoga mat, extending the arms, breathing in, maybe lifting the chin if that feels okay for your neck. And I'm gonna stay here for the exhale. Empty, empty, and I'm just gonna exhale and relax my abdominal wall. Relax everything on the ball with the exhale. Last inhale, breathing in. Take a little bit more inhale, push the belly out. A little bit more breath in. A little bit more inhale. A little bit more inhale, holding the breath. And then when I feel ready, exhalation, emptying, emptying, and coming down, coming back down into the floor, slowly bending the elbows, bringing the elbows down, and coming down on the exhale. Beautiful. Take a one regular breath of yours. And then release it. We're gonna go into the sternum. So we're gonna roll on the side. We're gonna take the ball and we're gonna bring it right in the middle of your sternum. So if you already know where the spot is, right, if you need to kind of do 3 fingers above the soft part. And firstly, I'm gonna, again, removing the breast tissue that's in the way, and I'm just gonna kind of hug the ball, head forward, pelvis is nicely grounded. Just notice when you drop the head down, how does it feel? How much support do you need from your forearms today? Right, so if you feel like this area is really tender and it makes you hold the breath, use more of your arms. If you can go and let go of your arms, that's fine too. So find again what works for you. So once you find a spot, maybe where you challenge, but you're not pushing yourself to go really far. I want you to, with the inhalation, without squeezing your butt, pull the belly in and out. Visualize to take the breath up towards the sternum, breathing right where the ball is. And then with the exhalation, again, just releasing. And again, with the exhalation, notice, again, the response, the reaction of your body, how you have a tendency of thinking and going deeper. And it's really small, but it's there. Breathing in. So draw those abdominals in and out. Bringing that breath. I'm also breathing. That breath goes into widening those back ribs. Bringing the breath into the shoulder blades, into your shoulders, towards the heart, sternum, armpits, and then exhalation, emptying, 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 and just releasing. So again, how much I can release with the exhale. One last time, breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in. Remind myself when I'm breathing, I don't have to tighten my legs. I don't have to, tighten my shoulders. What I'm holding strong here is my abdominals. Expanding the breath into the chest, armpits, back, to the upper body, upper back. And then exhalation, emptying, emptying, and then releasing. Exhale, exhale, empty, empty, all the way up. From here, see if you can use your hands, your palms, and bring them like you want to do cobra, but or up dog, I would say. But bring those hands a little bit lowered, not behind, not below your shoulders, but put them slightly down. And then don't even look at me. Just lift your head up so your neck stays long. Your jaws are relaxed. Pelvic, pubic bone down on the floor. Use your hands like you want to lift off the ball. So breathing in. Again, now it's going to be easier to breathe into your chest because your head is higher. Take a little bit more inhale. A little bit more inhale. Think of performing a cobra. A little bit more inhale, baby cobra. And then exhalation, emptying. Hold the cobra, but just sink your chest into the ball. Just kind of notice that. How does it feel? So on the exhalation, I don't use my hands. They're on the floor, but I don't put the hands into the floor on the exhale. I just let myself sink. Let's try it one more time. So breathing in. So on the inhalation, I use a little bit of my palms, of my arms, lengthening my spine, performing a little bit of the back bend, shoulders down. Take a little bit more breath in, a little bit more inhale, keeping my abdominals strong, long and strong, maybe also feeling the pelvic floor engaging. And then exhalation, emptying, emptying, coming down, bringing the body way down into the ball. You can stay here. You can try the variation with your arms straight, palms on the floor. Arms are reaching down. So here you're going to have less support of your arms and you need to work more your upper back. So inhale. Inhale some more. Keep those abdominals nice and strong. I don't want to say tight. Keep them long and strong. Breathing in. breathing in, breathing in, and then exhalation again, grounding into the ball. Exhale. We're gonna do one more. And then if you wanna try this variation with palms lifted off the floor, I would say this is the most advanced. Again, doesn't mean it's any better. It's just a different way how you access the upper back. The abdominals are long, they are pulled in on the inhale. Using your upper back muscles to lift up, shoulders are nice and long. Take a little bit more breath in. A little bit more inhale. Keep those abdominals nice and strong so they support your lower back. Take the breath all the way up into your chest, into your sternum. And then exhalation, emptying, releasing. Beautiful. As you exhale, just bring those forearms in front of you like you're bracing yourself. Drop the head down. Come back to your natural breath. Take one more breath of yours. And then release. Beautiful. So from here, I just want you to roll on your back just for a moment. I want you to feel that. So just lie down in your mini Shavasana. Feeling the front of the body. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the shoulders. Setting the breath. And just notice the sensations. What are the sensations? Are they intense? Can you feel a big relief, or can you feel like almost nothing? Just feeling it. Beautiful. And then before we move and do the parallel ball either side of the rectus abdominis, I want us to do a little bit of the abdominal strengthening, but again, to create a long and strong abdominals. I'd like you to bend your knees, take that ball, and I'd like you to bring it just the edge of your sacrum, the top part of your sacrum, let's say. I am not in the lower back, so I just want to tell you that I'm not in the lower back, I'm just behind the lower back. See, we can hold the ball from the bottom and keep your both feet on the ground for now. I'm gonna layer it. I'm gonna give you different layers, and you choose the level of difficulty. And then I want you to take a big inhale, breathing into your belly, breathing to the sides, breathing to the ball. And then on the exhalation, I want you to pull the abdominal wall in towards your back, your sacrum, and gently press the sacrum into the ball. And again, on the inhalation, again, big breath in. And then on the exhalation, again, have that drawing in the abdominals and think of lengthening them up towards the side. And then breathing in. Take an inhale, and then exhalation, again, abdominals, draw them in. So this is kind of one way how you can really connect your lower abdominals if you have no sensations. If you don't feel the abdominals, this is the easiest way how you pull them on the exhale, right? You're not really tracking the pelvis, you're just breathing, expanding the abdominal wall on the inhale, and then on the exhale, just slowly drawing them in. Let's try it one more time. Again, breath in, and breath out. The more advanced variation is that we're doing that pull on the inhale. So if you still don't get on the inhalation, putting the abdominals in and up, then it's good to learn it with the exhale. If you want to try something different, you're going to take your both legs up in the air, and you're going to hold the bottom of the ball, the back of the ball, right? So my legs are up. Don't worry if they're straight or not, right? And then you can go just a little bit on the inhalation. I'm going to start lowering my legs down. And then exhalation, I'm going to pull those abdominals back in and take the legs up to the sky. Inhale, again, lowering the legs down at your own level, at your own degree. How much you lower, again, depending on you. And then exhalation, again, feel that, pull those abdominals in and up, and slowly lift your legs up. Let's try it 3 more times on the inhale when we lower. And then exhale, slowly coming back up. Again, inhale, again, lower the legs. Visualize those long, strong abdominals here. Exhale, and slowly come back up. One last time, inhale, lower the legs down to your own degree. And then exhale, again, slowly come back up. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Bend your knees if you need to. We're gonna do that exercise one more time, so we're gonna change the breath pattern. We're gonna lower down on the exhale and lifting down, lifting up on the inhale. And just kind of experimenting and noticing what works better for you. So if you're ready, legs are straight. I'm gonna take an inhale first, and then on the exhale, I'm gonna lower the legs down. Inhale, I'm gonna lift the legs back up. And then exhale, you can slowly lower down. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, you can slowly lift it back up. And then exhale, then lower down. So really pay attention. How does it feel when you change your breath? And then slowly inhale, then lifting legs up. And exhale, lower. I'm going to give you one more rep to do. One more time. Inhale, then lift up. One more last one. And then exhale, you can slowly lower down. And again, and then on the inhale, then slowly lift it back up. Slowly bend your knees and lower your feet down. Take a moment. Again, feeling the heaviness of your pelvis. So how does it feel? How did it feel for you? What works better for you? Whether you're inhaling up or exhaling. Did you feel strong when you were doing the exercise? Beautiful. And then from here, just lift your pelvis up. Remove the ball. Take a moment. Open your feet nice and out. So my feet are maybe the width of my yoga mat, maybe wider. And I'm just going to go gently knees from side to side. Just to release some of those hip flexors, which inevitably they work. We don't want them not to work. We just don't want to overpower them. Beautiful. And then slowly come back into the sun. Bringing the feet together, have your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Take any exercise and any pose here, any movement here you need to do here, whatever it's like doing circles, going from side to side, or just being chill. And then from here, slowly either roll all the way up or go through the side. Come into your seated position. How did it feel, those abdominals? Lowering the legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice way how you can really create a
Yeah,
wall.
I like it. Like the ball was kind of massaging my back
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Like releasing.
Did you feel the difference between inhale, exhale when you were inhaling up, exhaling down?
I like the first pattern better.
Yeah, yeah.
You?
It's easier. Let's take a parallel ball. And we're gonna do two lines. So we're gonna have the ball on either side of the pubic bone. We're gonna roll in a small increments up. We're gonna be lying with the head down. Once we're gonna get into the belly button, we're gonna get on the forearms. Here, as we get into the ribs, I don't want you to be on the border of the rib cage. I want you to be more on the ribs here, but you have to hold the weight in your upper arms. And then imagine rolling the ball up into the side of the sternum. So think of two sheets of the rectus abdominis going from here. They're like here, and they're attaching to the sternum. So we're gonna do right and left. Let's do the right first. I'm using parallel ball because I feel like it works better for me. You can also use a gold ball. So start on your pubic bone first. Start at center, the pubic bone. And then I shift my body to the left. And I'm on the side of the pubic bone. So I'm on the right side. Legs are down. And I'm gonna just go all the way down. So I'm gonna bring my forearms down. This is kind of nice. You don't like strain your upper body, your shoulders. Forehead is down. Your butt is up in the air. And instead of arching and doing this, you can kind of look at me. Again, tailbone is pointing down. Pubic bone is pointing down. I am not using and squeezing my butt against the bone. No, I'm just gonna let the butt rest on the ball itself. right leg is extended nice and long. And I just want you to be mindful that you don't shift your weight into your left, right? So I want you to keep weight on that right side. You're just releasing. Just close your eyes. Give yourself a moment. Give your body a chance to start responding. We're stimulating right side of the pubic bone, and we start releasing the superficial muscle, rectus abdominis. That muscles tend to be chronically tight for a lot of people from all the sitting or doing too many crunching. Tight and weak. When it's tight and weak, it's a combination, it's a recipe for lower back issues. Because it starts putting the ribcage down to the pelvis, and then it starts bulging the disc in the lower back. So this is kind of nice way how you can lengthen the front of the body and the back of the body. Well, thank you, the lower back. Coming back to your regular breath. It doesn't have to be any crazy breath here. Just mindful breath. And then when you feel ready, I like to kind of lengthen my right leg out. So I kind of lift my right foot off the floor and I pull it out like somebody's pulling it out, and then I let my left leg out, and then the ball kind of goes up on its own. I'm re-rolling in a small increment. So I am on the right side, above the pubic bone on that right, keeping the weight on the right. I am breathing where the ball is. Noticing or really paying close attention to what are the sensations? How does it feel to have the ball in the right side of the lower belly? Is it pleasant? Is it okay? Is it neutral? Is it very unpleasant? Yeah, I know. Sorry, I should say, go and empty your.
I did.
I know.
I
Yeah,
did, but
yeah,
the feet is,
yeah. As we get older, I totally get it. Take a nice in breath here. On the exhalation, again, pull your right leg down, pull your left leg down, and again, have the ball above, let's say, the middle of your lower belly on the right side. I can feel my right pelvic bone, the front pelvic bone, kind of hugging. Worthwhile to stay here a little bit longer so that muscle has, especially if it's really tight, that has a chance of stretching and lengthening around the ball. I remember when I had like a spasm like 2 years ago, this is what I've done every day, and this is really what helped me to get out of my lower back pain. And again, it was emotional, emotional spasm for me. Amazing how the emotions can have a big impact on your body if that not processed. The breathing mindfully vertical is with each exhale, allowing your body to release a little bit more, but again, not forcing. Take a nice breath in. When you're ready, on your exhalation, again, make another roll up. So I am approaching the belly button. I am not there. So I would think that next stop, I'm going to be level of the belly button. You can stay lying on the floor, or you can prop yourself on your forearms. So the closer we're going to be towards the belly button, the more intense will be if you're lying on the floor. So if you don't want to have it that intense, just come on your forearms. Breathing in, breathing out with each exhale. Your task is just to let go a little bit more. Just relax on the ball. Relaxing your jaws, relaxing the eyes, the parts of the body which you personally tighten or hold it really in. Keep coming back to your breathing. back to your body. Take a nice breath in. On your exhale, at the end of the exhale, again, pull the body down, and I am the level of the belly button, so I can feel that the right pelvic bone, the top of the pelvic bone, being on the ball. I'm checking that my right rib cage is not on the ball, and I'm definitely going now on the forearm. Legs are extended, especially that right leg is extended. My arms are supporting me, my forearms. And I'm like in the modified swing pose. Breathing in where the ball is. Exhalation again, letting go, keeping that pelvis nicely on the floor, pubic bone on the floor, breathing in. Breathing out. You can visualize that muscle that right on that right side, like the long muscle going from the pubic bone to your sternum, that long sheet. With the inhalation, how that muscle lengthens, and then exhalation as you let go, and you sink the body weight down. You stop. This is the strengthening, the toning action is with the exhale. Inhale again, visualize the muscles need to do something. The muscles need to lift and elongate. Exhalation, the muscles still stays nice and long, and you toning it down as you bring your body weight down. If you have enough, if you still have a little bit more space there, pull your body down. And then if you just kind of kissing the ribs from the top, that's fine. But I'm starting, bringing more weight into my hands. Definitely lifting my chest, my right, the front of the right hip is down, breathing in. Breathing out. So the closer I am going to go on the rib cage, I'm going to hold a lot of my weight in my forearms. Breathing in, inhale. You can visualize the lifting and going for the back extension. So right side is nice and long, right leg is long. Lengthening, lifting the chest up, lifting the rib cage up away from the ball. And then exhalation, again, bringing the body weight down, not crushing the ribs against the ball, not at all. One more time, breathing in. So pressing my hands into the floor. I like to do it with the straight arms. You can have the bent elbows. Maybe playing with chest up, chin up, exhaling and bringing the body weight down. As I bring the body weight down, I'm going to support myself on the left hand. I'm going to grab the ball, and I'm just going to manually lift it on the front of my rib cage, not closer to the center of the body. So I'm on the front ribs. I'm below my right boob. And I feel the ribs on the ball, but just saying hello to the ball. I'm not lying down. I'm not keeping a lot of weight in my arms. Legs are long. And then I actually really like that a lot because I visualize with the next inhale, I'm kind of lifting and expanding that right leg out and up. I'm connecting that breath, breathing all the way up into my right armpit, all the way up into my right shoulder. And then exhalation again, gently kissing the ribs. So again, inhalation. So we want the rib cage to expand nice and wide and lifting it up of the pelvis. So have that visualization. Breathing into your right lung, exhalation, kissing. So a lot of people have that idea that with exhale, they need to tighten the ribs. And that's what I was taught in Pilates too. But Yamuna has a very different approach. Again, she doesn't want to tighten the ribs. She wants more freedom because usually people have so tight ribs and, it doesn't serve anything. So breathing in. Visualization, expanding the ribs up and out. And then exhalation, just gently kissing. One more time to practice the breath, breathing in into your right lung, the right rib cage. And exhalation again, gently kissing down. I'm going to do one more. So I'm supporting myself on my left hand. I roll the ball up and I visualize, I go straight up and finding again the right side of the sternum. So I am below my boob. You need to lift the boob out of the way, lift it out of the way, think of right side of your sternum. Same thing, not putting all my weight down, supporting myself on my palms, my elbows are slightly bent. Again, inhalation again, can you feel and can you see in your mind's eye those ribs? Think of widening the ribs. Lifting the breath up to your right armpit, like diagonally. And then exhalation again, gently kissing and gently pressing. I don't even want to say use press. So I'm just gently kissing. Breathing in. Nice slow inhale. And then breathing out. Gently kiss. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. And then exhale, gently kiss. All the way up. Beautiful. Once you finish your breathing, and if you feel like this is the time for you to roll off the ball, roll out of the ball, take it out, roll on your back. Feel that. Feel that beautiful right side, how everything, how your lower back is lower, how you have maybe feel that the right leg seems longer. Notice how your shoulder blade responds, how your rib cage responds from the back, how everything seems wider and closer to the floor and longer. That's my sensation. And then we are gonna go and do the left side. So once you're ready, you're gonna roll back on your tummy, on your yoga mat. Any questions? Nothing? Did you feel it? Very good one. Yes. Okay, I hope you're able also follow Lola back at home. So we are on the center of the pubic bone, shifting the body to the right. Like that exhale. You can come down all the way down, forehead on the floor. If you feel like this is more intense for you and you just like, no, it's not my thing today, you can stay on your forearms. You can prop yourself, sternum. So once you're here, I want you to drop your weight out to your right and notice how different that is, right? Not that it's wrong, but I want you to keep the weight. So if you shift the weight out of to the right, shift your weight back to your left. And it feels like you're almost hugging the ball with that front of the left hip. Very different. And that subtleness, it's a big difference in what we're doing now. So I want you to stay straight and long on the left side. So minimum of 5 breaths when it comes to stimulating the bone, releasing that big word trauma out of the bone. The longer you stay, sometimes the better it is. Just see if you can kind of really feel the bone. I don't want to say a word softening, but see how the bone responds to the ball having down. And when I was like lying in bed and I was doing a lot of the face ball thing, not a lot of it, but when I was doing the training with the ball and I was doing my face, it was all about the bones, like feeling those bones, giving them back, bringing them back to the life, feeling those bones kind of softening, but not in a way they're soft, but kind of creating that space. It was all about creating space on the bone level. And then when you're ready, elongate through your left foot, elongate through your right foot, let it go lift up. I don't want to say an inch, maybe half an inch up, straight line. So I feel like I'm above the pubic bone on the left. Mindfully breathing. Coming back into your body, feeling the feet, feeling the ball, feeling the breath, noticing what you experiencing. Peeking in your head, what's going on in your head? Is it empty? Are there still like a lot of thoughts coming? How does it feel that left side comparing the right side? And when you feel ready, ladies, at the end of your exhale, again, just gently pull the left leg down, pull the right leg down. I am about the middle of my lower belly on the left. I'm still staying with the forehead down. You can try the very slow lifting up, how that works for you. And breathing. Not like a forced breath, not like some big elaborative breath, just breathing, mindfully feeling the breath. Do you relax on the ball? Do you feel your pelvis, the left side, hugging the ball? If not so, if you cannot get relaxed, how can you adjust and modify this pose so you can feel, somewhat relaxed and sinking down? Take a breath in again. On the exhalation, the bottom of the exhale again, meaning pull the body down. So I'm pulling the body down in direction towards my feet, having that ball rolling up. I am not at the level of the belly button, but I am closer to there. I can feel like I want to hug the ball with my frontal pelvic bone on the left side. So it's kind of the ball snugging in between the central line and the front of that left pelvic bone. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale, breath in again. On the exhalation, again, pulling the body down. Here again, if you're not on the elbows, here you can explore the option being on your forearms. So I would say that the ball is level with my belly button at this point, but you don't have to be there. You can be below still or a little bit higher. Breathing in. Breathing out. And I inhale. On the exhale, again, pulling the body down, and then I'm gonna start adapting the swing pose. So being on forearms, elbows under the shoulders somewhat, and start keeping my chest lifted and not dropping the head down. So the neck responds to the rest of the spine. So think of slight extension. Breathing where the ball is. And then exhalation, just softening right where the ball is. Again, making sure that you're not cracking the ribs. This is the left side. It seems to be more intense for me. Notice how that feels in your body. And then if you have a little bit more space left, and again, I'm gonna pull my body down. Again, I'm manually just touching where's my rib cage. I don't want to be in the front ribs. I'm gonna start lifting the elbows up because I feel like that's kind of not as much pressure with my arms lifted. Hands can be as forward as they need to be. Lateral extend, especially that left leg. Inhalation again. Can I bring the breath where the ball is? Can I expand the belly out into the ball? And then on the exhalation, just can I soften? How much can I soften so I can release? Breathing in. Breathing out. So I'm still kind of on the border of the ribs. The next roll will be on the top of the rib cage. One more breath in. One more breath out. I'm gonna bring my right hand more in the center so I kind of keep the weight on the right hand, lifting myself off the ball. Again, finding the front of my rib cage. I am below the left boob, left nipple. Again, bringing my left hand back, right hand out to the right. I hold lots of weight in my arms. Shoulders are down, legs are extended. extended. I can feel the connection with the ball, but I am not relying, not bringing all the body weight down, breathing in. And then breathing out. Again, so we breathing here with the intention of expanding the ribs out to the side and lifting them up from the left pelvic corner. Breathing in, and again, lift up, widen. And then exhalation, and you notice, it is, what are you carrying there? What are you holding there? As you're breathing in. Can you feel the physical expansion of the rib? And exhale. It's okay if you don't, right? Again, it's a process to really connect it, to go deep. So just do your own thing, your own journey. One more breath in. And one more breath out. And then on the next exhale, I'm gonna just take the ball manually with my left hand. I'm lifting it up. Again, touching my sternum on the left side, maybe lifting the boob out of the way. The intention is to stimulate the left side of the sternum. I am lower on the ball, like my body goes, the ball goes higher. And I'm not holding myself up as much, but I'm still holding the weight in my hands, breathing in. Breathing out. I'm trying to, again, connect the left shoulder. It's harder on my left side, for sure. Inhalation, again, breath in. So can I breathe into the front, side, back of the ribcage? Expanding my left lung up and out. Exhale and see, gently pressing down into the bowl. Let's do one more breath in. If you agree with me, one more inhale. And then one more exhale, then let go. Let go, let go, let go. Beautiful. Once you finish that, roll off the ball, take it out. Lie down on your back, extend your legs. Oh. Hmm. Again, feeling the breath, feeling the left side. And checking in, connecting on your own level, the way it works for you today. And I'm already thinking in my head what's next, and I have an idea that I still would like to stay on the front of the body, and we're gonna do a really powerful release from the chin down to the throat and the sternum. It's an intense release, so you're just gonna listen to your own body, and you're gonna choose your own level of difficulty and depth, and depth, how far you wanna go. So slowly from here, hug your knees into your chest. Wow. Any movement here, whatever you need to do. Once you're ready, roll it either up or sideways. And come into your feet. So to finish the front line, and I'm being a little bit selfish, this is for me. So I hold a lot of tension here. I don't know if it's sternocleidomastoidus, so I have a good release. It's intense. So we're gonna be, I will show it to you first because I cannot talk because the ball is in my throat, right? A lot of people have universal release to have the ball here. So on your peers, you can hold as much weight in your forearms. So I will show it to you what I'm gonna do first. So first we're gonna start, so you can see me the best. The chin on the ball, and I'm holding the weight in my forearms. And then what I'm gonna do, I am gonna bring my chin forward and around the ball. So the ball is in my throat. I am gonna squeeze the ball. So when I squeeze the ball, I create like a small ball. And the chin is wrapping around the ball. I'm looking towards the yoga mat. I try to keep my neck alongside. I want you to be here because that's gonna tighten your neck. Squeezing the ball. Relax my jaw. And then if you feel you're really tight, you're gonna hold a lot of weight in your upper body. I mean, I've been doing it almost like every day, so I know I can just kind of let go a little bit. And I just want you to breathe here. Take an inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna just breathe and let go. And with each exhale, you're gonna feel your body sinking again deeper. Same principle. Again, you might be coughing, you might be feeling like lots of tension. You're gonna do a couple of breaths here, and then I'm gonna ask you to pull your chin forward. So the ball from the throat is gonna roll here into the sternum. And again, I don't want you to do that because that's gonna hurt your neck. So you're gonna be looking down, but then go chin forward. And then I open and close my jaw and I can feel the relation of the muscle, right? So you're gonna go here and then we're gonna do the jaw. Right side, same thing. On the right side, wrapping my right jaw around it. So that ball is gonna be in the side of your neck. You're gonna squeeze the ball. So you're gonna create another ball. With the ball, the jaw is nicely hugging. You're looking to the left, you're gonna be breathing. And then we're gonna pull the ball down. I really want you to pull the ball down, like grabbing the skin, grabbing the sheet of sternocleidomastoid muscles. I think that's the right muscle. Okay, correct me if I'm not right.
Oh, yeah.
And then pull that right collarbone down. And for me, this is like a game changer. Right. But it's intense. I want you to be aware of it. Okay. So everything clear?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. But I'm not gonna take it up because that would be forever. I saw that you're having that nice heart, and I'm like, I'm having the heart too. So I'm like, I'm copying you a little bit. Not copying you. I felt like connecting to my heart. So I also have a lot of hard necklaces, but I was always like, I'm not gonna wear hard necklaces. I got them as a present, but then yeah. So I am chin on the ball, forearms down. Just go here, stay here, and I don't want you to press into the ball here, right? And I also notice that how I function, I go always beyond. I always push too hard, like that translates into all whatever I do. So I have to remind myself, Darina, don't push the chin down. It's a very sensitive spot. No, you're not pushing down here. And then prepare your hands, walk maybe the knees closer, and then start wrapping the chin around the ball. Look down, release the neck, and then squeeze the ball with your fingers so you're creating a small mini boulder. You're looking towards the yoga mat. You're looking down. And then I want you to take a breath in into the ball, into the front of the throat, and then exhale, release. Just release, staying on the ball. And again, you stay there as long as you want, because I know it's really, I know it's so tight and intense. Breathing in, breathing out, squeezing the ball and letting the chin wrap around the ball, releasing the back of your neck. So you don't want to look forward because that's going to compress your neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Please don't push yourself, don't force yourself. This needs a lot of practice, a lot of time. So I've done it many times. The first time I did it, I was like, I couldn't do it. Breathing in, breathing out, continuing wrapping. I mean, there's so much how you can wrap. You know, my nose is almost closer to the mat because I have a smaller ball. One more breath in. One more breath out. Releasing. And then I'm going to let go of my hands. And then I'm going to pull my crown of the head forward. And I let it ball to go to the top of your sternum. I'm also grabbing the clavicle, right close to the sternum. And then I'm just gonna pull my chin slightly forward and oh, what the fuck, I can really feel the muscle. I can feel the tight sheet of muscle. Oh, and then you're gonna open the jaw and close the jaw. And open it. Can you feel the relation? And close. And then I like to look to the right, the left, and come back to the center. Look at to the either side, the opposite side. Notice, can you feel how everything's related here? And come back to the center. And then just breathing in, breathing out, just let myself go on the exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then use your forearms to lift yourself off the ball. And come up.
It was an acid move.
Huh?
It was an acid move.
I guess it really depends how much. For me, it's intense because I hold so much tension there. How was it, Jennifer?
They feel sore here, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But can you, like, when you move, can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go and do the jaw. Again, I have a different body, have different experiences, so for you and I might be intense. For me, it's very intense, but it's good. It's a good intense. So I am gonna hold the ball with my both hands. My head's gonna turn to the right. And first, I just want you to bring the right jaw from the chin to the end on the ball. That's it. Don't push again. Because the other day I pushed and I'm like 2 days after, oh my gosh, why am I so sore? Yeah, because I pushed. So don't push. Just lay the jaw on the ball. And then once you're ready, so the movement will be forward and around the ball. So I move my knees closer and I take my hands and I'm gonna create a squeeze the ball inwards, and that's gonna create a small little ball, and my chin is wrapping around the ball. My no chin, my right side of the neck is wrapping, the jaws wrapping around the ball. You can hear my funny voice. Relaxing the neck, looking to the left. And then can I bring the breath back? Can I have the intention? Let's have the intention breathing into that right side. And then exhalation again, emptying, squeezing the ball. Oh, it's really tight for me. Breathing. It's pulling my right ear. I can feel that inhale. And that's exhale. That's all the perfection is in me. Breath in. And then breath out. Letting go. Keep wrapping that right side of the neck around the ball. Inhale. And then exhale, squeezing the ball. 2 more breaths, breathing in. Breathing. I remember when I did it with Yamuna, we started doing that breath of fire. Breathing when we did that. So maybe next time, one more inhale, that fast, rapid breath. Exhalation, emptying, releasing with your next exhalation, letting go of my fingers, and then pull, like, keep pulling my right jaw forward. Think of kind of the head forward, and can find your collarbone, right? So I'm thinking, can I kind of lower my collarbone? And then I'm looking to the left. I like to hear look forward straight, and I'm looking to the right, and then I'm back looking to the left. Breath in again, breathing into your upper right leg, your pectoralis major. Exhalation again, sinking down, not pushing, just sinking. Breathing in, you can keep as much weight in your forearms, and exhalation again. You don't want to force, definitely don't want to force and bring all the way down on your right collarbone, just your body. One more time, breath in. And then breath out, sinking down on. Beautiful. And then once you're ready, come up. Close your eyes. Mm. Maybe make a movement with your head to the right, to the left. Up. Oh, for me, it's a big changer. Game changer. Oh, okay. And let's go and do the same thing on the left, so we can have it nice and even. So I'm on the left side, left jawbone. So think chin goes to your right. Again, don't push the jawbone into the ball. Just imagine that just like lying in the bed, your jawbone is like a head and the ball is a pillow. Yeah, let's just kind of, and then when you're ready, you know what to do. Moving the knees forward, start wrapping that head around the ball, and with your hands, squeezing the ball in, letting your head hug the ball from the side. Oh, I can even feel how it's related to my sinuses, to my nose breathing. Inhalation and breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Notice which side feels more challenging. Again, my left side, inhale. And exhale. Don't push it, don't force it. Inhalation and breathing in. And then breathing out. Keep wrapping that neck, head around the ball. Inhale. And then exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keep wrapping. Make sure that, the head is really nice and heavy, hugging the ball. Let's do one more inhale here. Exhalation again, letting go on the exhale. I'm gonna let go, squeezing the ball. I'm gonna extend the crown of the head forward, letting the ball kind of come down on my left collarbone. So from the sternum to the shoulder on that left. Your head can be down, your left temple can be definitely down here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. And an exhale. You can just take 1 or 2 breaths. You can kind of experiment. How does it feel to lift the head, look to the opposite side, if there's a tension, if there's no tension. My left side has no tension here. Interesting. But left side is harder than right. So let's do one more breath in. One more breath out. And then when you feel ready, you're gonna slowly lift yourself off the ball. Close your eyes first. Let it kind of integrate. Yes, I think I got better release on the left side. Interesting. So it's different than the right. I don't know, it's better, but so it's different. How did you like that, guy? Yeah. I know that Yamuna does it from here to here, but you have to kind of learn that movement because she wants to grab the skin, although people are afraid of grabbing the skin. So you're lying basically down here, and then you're moving the ball, and you have to be really connected, and you bring it all the way up and from different 3 points. So we can practice that next week. How did it feel, Jennifer? Yeah, good. How did it feel? All right, good. So time is ticking. Let's go and I want to still do a little bit of the side. I want to first bring the ball not in the armpit, think of one place below the armpit. I am on the left side. I just happen to be there. You can be on the right. At this point, you can keep your knees bent a little bit. I don't really care about, if you need to support your head with the left hand, or you can extend the arm and lie down. I just don't want you to be in your armpit, right? So I want you to be below armpit because we're going to do armpits after. You're on the side of your rib cage. And I just want you to be here. And I just want you to breathe. I want you to breathe with the intention of expanding the ribs into the ball on the inhale. And then exhalation, I want you to hug the ball, maybe with your head, or just release the tension, release the side ribs on the exhale. And if you're in the anatomy, you can visualize, the muscle between each rib, the intercostal muscle. Right, and there are a lot of muscles on top of it, right? Like the muscles, they are connected to your shoulders, to your neck, to your head. The muscles are just crossing from the back to the front, serratus. This is kind of a nice, like a meditation exercise, like a nice breathing meditation. Beautiful. Let's do one more breathing here, one more breath. At the end of the exhale, pull step your right leg out behind you, pull your body down, let that ball roll up into your left armpit. You can do it like as I did, or you can just do it manually. Here, I'm going to be a little bit more adamant about keeping your left leg long, keeping your left arm as long, as straight as it could be for your own body. Your right in your armpit. The right hand can be in front of you. Right hand can be on the front of the ball and adding traction wherever you need to be today. I would like you to breathe from the left hip, left rib cage, all the way up into your left shoulder, out of left arm, big inhalation, expanding from inside out, and then exhalation, emptying and releasing. Breathing in. And then breathing out, letting go. Inhale. So this is all about breathing here. All about strengthening your lungs, strengthening the abdominals on the left side. And then exhalation, empty, letting it go. One more inhale. So at the end of the inhale, can you hold the breath up without further tensing, without tensing your face, your neck? And then when you feel personally ready, you're going to exhale, empty, completely sinking down into that bowl. And then I just want you to gently roll the ball sideways, like think of front of your armpit. As I'm rolling to the front, my gaze is down, the ball is pressing more to the front of my shoulder. Not front of my shoulder, the inside of the armpit. And then think of outside of the armpit, the outer line, as I'm looking up, and I can feel how I'm pressing more into the bony structure. And then you create your own flow depending how that feels. You know, if you feel like you're getting good release being in the front, I would like you to stay there longer. If you feel like you're getting good release at the back, stay there longer. And if you just don't know, just stay equal side on the front and the back. That's also cool. And then I'm gonna do one more stop that's gonna be above the armpit. I'm just gonna lift myself off the ball. And I'm just gonna place the ball just above the armpit. So we did one stop below the armpit, then we did the armpit itself. And then we are in the first, for me, it's like more half of the arm bone. Humerus. Left leg is long. My head is on the left shoulder. If that you feel like this is too intense stretch, or your left arm cannot extend all the way out, or just please modify it. I just want you to spend 5 breaths here, not pushing, just stimulate the arm bones, stimulate all the insertions, bicep, triceps. We also have a last muscle inserted all the way on the inside of your arm. Then we have pectoralis major, the muscle from the front of the body inserting there. So there's a lot of muscle connecting the torso to your arm. And then I like to do that movement, moving my left palm up. I'm not moving left arm forward, left palm up, pressing the kind of the tricep part of my arm into the ball. And then I'm gonna move my left palm down and like kind of turn it away from me. So left thumb is facing the yoga mat, left palm is facing away from me, and I am in the bicep tendon, hopefully. And then again, creating your flow, turning the palm up, pressing into the back of your arm, turning the palm down away from me, turning into the front. Maybe one more time. Beautiful. And then from here, once you're ready, it's just gonna release. I'm just gonna take the ball out. Yeah. What a big difference on my body. It's just amazing. So just notice the left side versus the right side. And then we're gonna go and integrate and level that. We're gonna go and balance the other side. So let's go when you're ready, turning on your right or on the other side. So I'm a pure sideline. I'm not in the breath. I'm full stop. So I bring my palm here, left palm in my right armpit. So I'm not in my armpit at all because you will have the boulder. Eventually, I want you to be just below it. Again, find a position, either right elbow bend, relaxing, keeping the head heavy in your right palm, or you can go with the right arm extended. Finding your breathing flow. Watching the inhale, expanding out. Watching your exhale. Releasing, softening. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And then exhale. I could be here for a really long time. To me, that's really relaxing here. Just watching the breath, letting go with the exhale. So at some point, you're gonna roll the body down. So you can either step the left foot out behind you and pull the body down, or you can do it just manually, just lift off the ball, place it in your right armpit. Please look at your right side, keeping your right leg as straight, as long, as well as your right arm. Again, taking into the consideration the right side of the body, how it feels. A left hand can be here for the balance. It can be on the side of the ball for the traction. I want you to grow taller on the inhale. So breathing in from the bottom of your right hip. Breathing through your right shoulder, out your right arm. And then exhalation, just emptying and releasing. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's do one more inhale and let's hold the breath if you're up to it. So take a nice inhale, pull those abdominals in and up again. That's lengthening the abdominals. Lifting the breath from the left hip through your rib cage all the way up into your left shoulder, out of left arm, holding the inhale without tensing your body. And then when you feel personally ready to let it go, blow it out, exhale it, and empty. And then before we do the arm bone, I really like that bone forward and back. So do your own exploration on your own body, on the shoulder you're working on today. Noticing how does it feel as the ball going back, the ball going front. Beautiful. And then when you feel ready, we're gonna bring the ball up higher, one up higher. So that means above the armpit into your right. And we are on the right side, the first third or half of your upper arm, depending how tall you are, how long are your arms. Trying to maintain the straight line, head on that right arm. Palm is relaxed. Noticing how does it feel for your right shoulder. If you feel like you're straining something or you might modify it, maybe lift your head. So that not that much weight goes there. And then I'm gonna add the right palm turning up facing the sky. And pressing into the back of the arm, and then I'm gonna turn the right palm down to face on me. I'm gonna do it a couple of times. Be mindful that it's very tempting to move that right arm forward and backwards. Sometimes I even do that. So I'm just reminding myself, making that movement from the shoulders. But sometimes I actually do that when I move the right arm forward and backward, just noticing how that feels. So again, personal exploration. Maybe one more time. Beautiful. And then once you're done, come to a stop, roll off the ball. Hmm. Hmm. Just let everything come together. So my intention was to roll the spine, but looking at the clock, I won't have time and I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna force it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go for the opening, the heart opener, having the ball between two shoulder blades because I feel like everybody needs to do that every single day with that so much weight we have on us, the gravity. So just bring the ball just between two shoulder blades, not too low, not too high, just in between. You know this routine. If you don't, interlace the fingers, grab the base of the skull with your fingers. The thumbs are along the neck for me, or just tucked in behind the occipital bone. Keeping the head nice and heavy in your arms, creating that undesirable double chin is good here for keeping the neck long. And then really adjust it. Like when I teach it in the yoga classes, I can see how a lot of people struggle with it because of the tightness of the shoulders. So if you have one of those and your body's just not ready for it yet, you're just gonna prop your head and use the other ball behind the back of the head, and that's totally fine. So then find a level of comfort and difficulty where we need to be today. I'm just gonna relax here. Just gonna again connect to my breath, mindful breath. Again, noticing how does it feel to be on the ball, having the ball between two shoulder blades, how my body responds, what are the sensations, what are the thoughts. Taking one more breath in here. If you're ready to bring the ball up into the back of your neck on your exhalation, you're lifting the head, fully supporting the back of the head, bending the knee, feet grounded, lifting the hips ever so slightly. Pull your sit bones down towards your ankles. Let the ball roll naturally into the back of the neck. If it doesn't happen, just lift your head. Remove all the t-shirts or the pops or the necklaces. Having the full cervical spine, the back of your neck on the ball. In the best scenario, the shoulders are down, arms are open, chin to the chest. Land on your yoga mat. Feel the feet, feel the pelvis. Noticing what your belly saying at this moment. Feeling your heart, feeling your breath. And then with your next inhalation, visualizing breathing from the both sides of the tailbones, bringing the breath through the back of the body, through the low ribs, the back, middle ribs, upper ribs, bringing the breath all the way into the back of your neck. And then on the exhalation, ever so gently, pressing the back of the neck down into the bone. Few more times, breathing in. And then breathing out, ever so gently, pressing down. One more inhale. One more exhale, gently press. And you can see here, you can gently roll the head from either side, from right to the left, left to the right. That's one. We'll just stick upper back. Good. Okay, when you're ready, use your both hands and just push the ball up into the base of the skull. So you're just gonna be right on that bridge between the skull and your neck, the base of the occipital bones, chin to the chest. Steady breath, mindful breath. And take a nice inhale, breathing in. And then on the exhalation, again, gently pressing the back of the neck into the bone. Few more times, inhale. And then exhale. One more breath. One more breath. Before we go into the head, gently, again, looking from side to side, but it's more about rolling the ball along the base of the skull. It's just kind of creating a movement, chin to one side, to the other side. So we come to a stop, and then when you're ready, pull the body down, or just lift the ball up and bring it into the back of your head, into your cranium, into your skull, into the chest. Arms nice and wide. You can keep your knees bent, or you can stretch out your legs. 3 breaths here, taking nice inhalation, the full body breath. And then on the exhalation, ever so gently pressing the back of the skull into the bone, just releasing all the tension we do all carry in some degree in our scalps, in our head. Few more times, breathing in. Breathing out, letting go. One more inhale. And an exhalation, emptying, letting go. And then from here, you can just lift your head, remove the ball with one hand, support the back of the head with the other hand. Transition into the Shavasana, just let everything kind of come together, integrate, take a place in your body. Just simply close your eyes. Just take a couple of moments of just resting. Beautiful. If you're doing that video back at home, you can press as long as HD1. If you're ready to come out of the Shavasana, you can begin to invite gentle movement back into your body, wherever, it means moving your toes, ankles, fingers. Then you can stretch your arms, bend your knees. Probably hugging the knees into your chest. Your face transition into the side position. So you have a kind of nicely gentle transition. And once you feel ready, with your eyes closed or open, come into your seat. And once you come into your seat, just again, feel the whole body. Again, doing your own grounding, either through your feet, belly, feeling the breath. Being aware of your emotions, of your thoughts. And once you're ready, open your eyes and you find yourself at the end of your breath. Thank you. Thank you.
So good.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Lola, for joining us. Thank you, Amy, for doing the practice whenever you do it. Hope you had a nice trip. Just gonna pause the recording.